Hello, everyone. My name is Damien Silès. I'm the Executive Director of Innovation District of Montreal.
What would you say are the main forces that are currently shaping the future of innovation in Quebec and Montreal?
I will say, first of all, Montreal have the unique chance to be the first Canadian university in Canada with more than 220,000 students. And what is very interesting, we have the capacity to use brands, to use the teachers, the students, and to work together. The second thing is we count around 45 incubators and accelerators. Means it's around 2,500 startups. It's a lot. And what is interesting too, it's different expertise and areas. And we're speaking about, of course, of artificial intelligence. Montreal has the chance to be one of the first worldwide in this topic. We're working also in cybersecurity. Tel Aviv and Montreal are the unique town around the world with a cybersecurity organism. And the third things, I will say also, the video games industry. It's huge. We have 3 cities around the world, in Tokyo, in San Francisco, and the third is Montreal. And so we have more than 12,000 workers in this field. And also the signature of Montreal and Quebec, I will say, is the creativity and the cultural side. And 7% of the GDP are coming from this side. So it's very important. It's more than 150,000 people working in this side, and working also in tourism. And we have the chance also to have some national cluster in Montreal and in Quebec in clean tech. It's very important. In aeronautics, of course, in pharmaceutical too, and the last one in biochemistry. So what is interesting is to work with everybody and in different side of the society, and to see how we can avoid silos.
How do you see these forces you describe around innovation, but also Montreal's unique strengths and sector advantages? How do you see all of that change the way we work in Montreal, and is it unique to Montreal?
The first thing is to be able to listen to the people and working with them. And I mean, it's so, I'm speaking about innovation, and what I'm telling you, it's the base of the human being, to be able to listen to what we need and working with the people. I'm going to give you an example of one type of activity that we're doing. The name is Quick Connection. And what we want to do, it's just when you have a huge challenge, we are going to find startups, students, to answer to this challenge and to present their ideas and to give them a chance to find and to present something new. So just before I told you that right now, Montreal, and the same in all the metropolis around the world, has a huge problem. And this problem is the fact that the people doing teleworking may not going back anywhere anymore to downtown of the city. And so what we want to do, the topic is to revitalize the city center and offer solution to the merchant, to the business, and to see how we can do that. So what we're doing, we are going to mobilize the academic sectors, the private sectors with the startups, and to ask them to come with new solution, but not just with technical solution. And it's very important. When we're speaking about innovation, it's about social, it's about cultural, it's about urban, and of course, industrial. And what is interesting right now, the main goal and the main challenge that we have right now, it's not the fact to ask them to come back, but it's to see how we can recreate the home sensation in the office, in downtown Montreal, in our case. And so in 2 weeks, we are going to present a different type of examples, and with different actors, we are going to use these cases and to give a life to these cases and to see, because it's an emergency right now, to find solution, how we can be a playground of innovation, not theory, but practical. And so we are going to make a selection. We are going to present to the client, we are going to take the best, and after that, to use downtown like a playground. Actually, the Innovation District of Montreal, it's a playground of urban experiences, and it's very important. It's not about laboratory, it's about the city with the citizen, and for the citizen. And all in the open innovation process that we have, I will say the main goal that we have is to work, humanize innovation and working with the citizen.
What do you see as their role, innovation hubs, academic institutions, perhaps even governments, in basically promoting the kind of skills that will be needed in this future that we're talking about right now, which perhaps is now already? So how do we basically adapt or help citizens adapt their skills to this, extremely fast changing world?
Listening to the community. And in the beginning of the interview, I told you that we try as a generalist to build bridge. And I'm going to take for us the best example to answer to a question. It's MeTax. And to me, MeTax, it's a bridge between young generation, between the future of our generation, of the generation, and to give to them the possibility to connect different sectors, different hubs together with the know-how that we have. And if you can permit, I'm going to give you just an example that we did with the electrical shuttle that I spoke before. And we work with MeTax, with two MeTax. It means two students. Actually, it was the same. And the guy did an amazing job because it was a bridge between our office, between the communities, between the private sectors, with his knowledge and with a professor, a good teacher behind him. And what we did, we managed to combine social dimension and of his work and give confidence to the young generation. We need to connect. We need to connect. And first, MeTax is very important. Actually, we did exactly exactly the same with cybersecurity. We're working with 6 MeTax too. And what is the project is just to able to do project together and working with different hubs. And as I told you, Montreal is the first city with the number of the students. How we can take the student, give them a chance to show and to deploy their knowledge, and the result is just amazing. And we need to trust the new generation. The answer has to be and will be with the new generation. And above all, right now in the COVID problem that we have, we need to change a lot of things, and we have to listen to more maybe the new generation. And so to me, MeTax, it's the best way to connect the different silos and to make bridges between a project that we have right now.
Just above your head, we have Einstein, who's sort of watching over you. And so it's maybe a bit of a random question, but what do you think he would think of the situation we're in right now? What do you think would be sort of his wisdom or his guidance as to how we can come out of this crisis stronger and especially for our workers,
So someone who doesn't make mistake doesn't have the capacity to innovate. I'm sure what he will say, just try, we have to fail. We have to fail. And I had a meeting with my team last week, and I said, you know what? We have to fail. We have to keep going. We have no choice right now. We really have to try new things. And of course, it's going to be maybe not good, but we have no choice to do that. So I'm sure, and that's why I put these pictures of Einstein, because he did that. He didn't have fear of making mistakes. We have to make mistakes to go away and to be able to do something new. So I'm sure he will say the same thing.
In 30 seconds, if you had that unique opportunity to pitch the Prime Minister or to sit in front of Canada's entire youth or business leaders, you actually choose. You choose your audience. So tell me who you would pitch and what would you say in terms of improving Canada's capacity to innovate?
Okay, first of all, what we have to do, we have to work with governments, and he has to put official with us in the processes of innovation. We need a free area of innovation, and we need official with us in this process, not in the end, but in the beginning of the process, because otherwise it doesn't work. They don't understand, and we have to act quickly right now with officials in different governments, federal, provincial, and municipal.